sweat off his forehead with his arm. "It's hotter than a strip club out there already." He bent to flutter his fingers along the side of the aquarium in the living room, scaring the fish. I picked up my bowl and dumped it in the sink, grinding cereal dregs down the disposal. "Like you'd know," I said. "Dude, you have no idea what Deuce and I have been up to this summer, all locked up in your house like Mother Superior." "Whatever," I said, heading to my bedroom to grab my backpack. "I know you haven't been to any strip clubs. Stacy would kill you both. Deuce for going, and you for taking him." We left the house and plunged out onto the sidewalk. Mason immediately lit a cigarette. He took a long drag and blew the smoke through the side of his mouth. "What Stacy doesn't know about her faithful little Deucey Poo won't kill her," he said. "He's dating her, not married to her. A dude's got needs." I chuckled. "You've got needs, all right. Special needs." Mason punched me in the arm and took another drag off his cigarette. A bus groaned past us, and we heard chatter spill out its open windows. It was weird how normal the noise sounded, like any other first day of school. Definitely not like the first day of a new school year after the infamous Garvin High massacre, courtesy of one sick bastard. My friend, Nick Leavell. "No, seriously," Mason said after the engine rumble had died down. "Where you been, man? Feel like I haven't seen you in forever." "Home, mostly," I answered. "My parents basically wigged out on me all summer." "Aw, did Widow Baby stay home with Mommy all summer? How sweet," he said. He reached over to pat my head. I ducked, knocking his hand away with my forearm. "No," I said. "Besides, Sarah was home, so..." "Oh, the sexy co-ed back for summer break. She get boobs yet?" "Gross, I don't know." "Dude, when you gonna go through puberty?" "Never when it comes to looking at my sister's boobs. You're a freak. Does your sister Amy know what kind of freak you are? Somebody should warn her." He stopped, looked at me earnestly. "It's okay, Friar Tuck. I'll still be your friend, even if you never discover girls." "Fuck off," I said, socking him in the shoulder. He meant it as a joke, but the truth was, it was the last thing I found funny. Fag, queer, gay boy, princess. How many times had I been called those things and worse? How many times had Chris Summers punched me in the chest, smacked a cap off my head, wrenched my skin between his fingers? "Oh, don't cry about it, fag. It's just a joke. Can't you take a joke? I thought gays were supposed to have a good sense of humor." "David Judy? That your real last name? You even got a girl's name for a last name. What's the matter? Are your ovaries hurting? You're acting exceptionally PMS-y today. Maybe your boyfriend will make it all better." I tried to shrug off the memory of Chris Summers saying or doing anything. He wasn't calling anyone a fag now. He was dead. Mason rubbed his shoulder where I'd hit him. "Dang, man, just kidding." "Sorry," I mumbled. We walked in silence for a few minutes, then I asked, "You think there's going to be a bunch of, I don't know, assemblies or something about it?" I asked. Mason took a last long drag off his smoke and flicked the butt ahead of us onto the gravel. 4 steps later, I ground it out with my shoe without missing a beat. "Nah, I think they want to move on, pretend it didn't happen. Bridget said her dad's one of the contractors, and they've painted and remodeled everything. Doesn't even look like the same place anymore." We turned the corner of Starling and stepped onto the soccer field, still crunchy from summer neglect. The school loomed ahead of us, a hive of energy and activity. Buses rumbling idle at the curb as freshmen in stiff new clothes tumbled out, cars stopping short, honking, dancing around one another for spaces. Mr. Angerson standing on the sidewalk waving students around. Immediately I remembered Nick and Val, how they used to imitate him. "Boys and girls, make smart choices today. Garvin students, let's show our school spirit by conducting ourselves as ladies and gentlemen." "Deuce and Stacy," Mason said, pointing toward a couple making out on the bleachers. They were in our usual area on the end farthest away from the school, in Angerson's blind spot. Liz and Rebecca sat nearby. Normally all our friends would meet there, but this year some of our crew was missing. Obviously. Nick was dead. Valerie was, well, nobody really knew what was up with